Hello guys, Mr. Agophobia. I'm on the PTS Phase 2 guys, and I just wanted to give you my thoughts of the new exotic gloves that are coming, and I'd like to know what you guys think in the comments, let me know. But let's get into the video, alright? So, I've just got my generic Hunter's Fury build on what I use. Right, okay, so Bloodsucker, Intimidate, and the new gloves, all the exotics that we have, so Bloody Knuckles for example, right, are decent. They give us 25% weapon damage and melee damage, okay? So they're like viable to use. But when we go to these new gloves, right, they're called the Rugged Gauntlets, okay guys? So red core 15% weapon damage, 6% critical chance and 12% critical damage, which we would like on some exotic gloves, right? But the talent is Iron Grip, minus 50% recoil penalty when hip firing, minus 50% recoil penalty when blind firing from cover, which, let's be honest guys, nobody ever hip fires on this game. Last time I hip fired was about 4 years ago when it was meta in PvP, where then you could actually run. Let me show you now. But like, if you just hip fire now, yeah, not very accurate really, okay? And then when you move when you hip fire, you can't run. So what is the actual point of doing this? I'll go and shoot some NPCs now, guys, and show you. But put the gloves on, yeah. It really doesn't make much of a difference, really. That is just from really the Ouroboros because it has really high accuracy. But nobody hip fires in this game, honestly. I just don't see the point of these exotics. People are just going to get these. It's a waste of space on the season pass track, in my opinion, guys. I'd love it if they say, because they're like gloves, for example, and the other exotic gloves are melee related, I suggest they, I don't know, like mix these gloves with the Sweet Dreams. For example, with the Sweet Dreams, if you go and hit a red or a purple, they'll die instantly with like 99 million damage on them. But say they added these mixed with these gloves, if you use these gloves you could go one hit an elite, but obviously there'll be more of a cooldown. So I'm pretty sure the cooldown for using the Sweet Dreams now is 15 seconds. Let's say if you melee hit an enemy with the Sweet Dreams in your hand with these gloves on, you can one hit them, and you'd have like a cooldown of 30 seconds, let's say, because obviously elites are more tanky than reds and purples. But that's just like a quick like thought of a exotic talent, guys. Let me know in the comments what kind of talent you'd do. Or another thought would be, instead of minus 50% recoil penalty, change that to weapon handling or accuracy, because accuracy is way better than recoil, because mainly people are just using ARs like the St. Elmo's now, Famous, the Ouroboros and Naval got kinda low like recoil, so they're all like lasers really on this game. There's no guns that are got really high recoil really, but I just think it's kind of an odd exotic that they've made for this, considering all things are pointing towards like threat detection in this season. Like the gear set, for example, I made a video on it recently, where you get damage resistance for more targets shooting you, so that's kind of like the threat. But I'll show you some gameplay of what these gloves are like in action, guys, now. Alright, so let's put this on heroic, guys. Let's go in. So now I don't have the gloves on, I just have 4-piece Hunter's Fury, Grupo and Sokolov, okay, with the Ouroboros. This is just my normal build that I use. So Right, my shield's already gone. Alright, this is without the gloves, okay? Which you don't really do anyway, regardless. Right, I'm on PC, guys, so aim is a lot easier. Aim is a lot easier on mouse and keyboard. I'm assuming this will be pretty hard for console players, and you can't even run when you hip fire. So I just don't see the point of it. I might look semi-decent, guys, right, but it's really not hard to hip fire, but most of the time you're just going to get shot, okay? So let me die and I'll put the gloves on for you. Okay, so that was without the gloves, right? You can't run, which if you're really trying to utilize these gloves, like, you're just going to die. I'll put them on. Alright, and let's try that again. So this is with the gloves. In my opinion, not much of a difference. Accuracy, on the other hand, it would make a big difference. It would probably make the retinal that's aiming half the size as it is now, which would make your gun very accurate. Right, it takes like not even a second to aim down sights, guys. Look, not even a second to aim down sights. Okay, so you see the difference, guys. There's not much of a difference there, is there? Right? Really, in my opinion, from what I just saw, there's hardly no difference from me hip firing with these on or off. Okay, so in my opinion, these are absolutely pointless, these exotic gloves. Another exotic you're either just going to deconstruct straight away or just throw in the stash in case they get changed, which I highly doubt, to be honest. But I would love them to change it to accuracy or weapon handling, either, like braced, for example, so you can have an actual chest piece talent, and you could have all that weapon handling as well, so you get some damage out of it. But I think my idea was kind of good. The sweet dreams with this, you can one it an elite, and like, obviously not bosses or anything, guys, but it'd be a lot better. There's a long cooldown and stuff. But let me know what kind of talents you would have on it. But yeah, pointless. But I'll show you something else now, guys. Okay. Okay, so before I was going along Reddit reading people's posts, and I found this post from somebody. New exotic gloves PTS. Okay, so anybody else think these exotic gloves are absolutely pointless? Yes, I do. Okay, so I'll read some of these comments for you. Tried them out, SMG assault rifle and marksman builds, pointless indeed, waste of gear slot, more exotic shards, so components he means. Yeah, I agree. It's just a reincarnation of the hipfire Tommy gun from Div 1, which it is. I hope they get better perks before the season launches, lol. I hope so too. Right, they should be changed into reversed braced, where braced gives you handling while in cover. These gloves could give handling when outside of cover. That is actually a really good idea. Right, that would be great, wouldn't it, guys? Right. That's actually a pretty cool idea. People agree with it. Look, Hunter's Fury build, what I was just using. And then here's a post where I shared that idea. Somebody's got another post here. And then like, everybody's saying that these are really bad exotics. At least you could provide a picture of these exotics, which this guy didn't, but everybody knows what the exotics are. They reduce recoil, not spread, just recoil while firing without scoping or ADS. Just that only, kinda useless in my opinion. You see where I'm going, guys? Kind of a pointless exotic again, like the Dynasty holster, for example. That kind of used to be kind of decent. Now, who really uses that? Nobody. Same with several exotics in the game. So It just keeps going and going, guys. 50% recoil reduction when hip firing and blind firing, and that's it. So people like disappointed with it. But I'll leave you to it, guys. You can go and find this post. It's posted by Swimming Storm 2830 on Reddit. But that's just my 2 cents of the new exotic gloves. Thanks for watching, guys, and happy hunting.